Hi, quick note from editor Lisa. I just did want to mention that this video was filmed on August 1st, but it has taken me a while to get it edited and uploaded. So just wanted to mention that so that you would have a better idea of the time frame of this video. Thank you very much, and with that, on to the video. Hi, my name is Lisa. Welcome to my channel. This is my August 1st update for my Project Use It Up project pan. It's mostly not makeup, though I am working on makeup, but I don't think I'm going to finish anytime soon because all of it is new. So this is where I'm going to show you all of my empties, which I have a pretty good amount of empties this month, tally them up, and also show you progress on some of the things I'm currently working on. All right, so here is my bag of empties, and I have some extra stuff that didn't fit in the empties. So that's all my empties. I'm going to pause for a moment so I can sort them out, make them easier to talk about, and then I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. All right, so the biggest accomplishment this month, the one I am the most proud of, is the moisturizers. I finished 4 moisturizers. So the first was this tiny little deluxe sample of the Crabtree and Evelyn Goat Milk Nourishing Body Butter. It was nice. The scent was really strong, and I probably wouldn't repurchase it, but I don't think it's even available anymore. So it was nice to use this little sample, but I'm glad it's gone. And then I finished the mini of the Glow Recipe Plum Plump Hyaluronic Cream. I mostly use this. I have a lot of little moisturizers, and I am using the ones I have duplicates of as neck cream. 2 uses. 1, it lets me try it on a less sensitive area than my face. And 2, it kind of gets through some of the smaller moisturizers while allowing me to make progress on the ones that are face moisturizers. And on that note, I have 2 big empties. One of them is this 6 ounce bottle of the Josie Maran Pure Argan Milk Intensive Hydrating Treatment. Gift from a very generous friend a couple of years ago, maybe several years ago. I don't remember when I got it. But 6 ounces is a very large bottle of moisturizer, and I wasn't really doing a lot of skincare at the time, so it kind of sat in my cabinet, and I used it whenever I thought about it. And then when I really got into skincare a lot more late last year, like December last year, beginning of this year, I realized this is really, really good stuff, and it is reaching the end of its life. So it was kind of a frantic race to finish it before it went bad, because I did have another little 2 ounce one that I did not realize was in my under sink cabinet, and that one went bad and I had to throw it out, and it broke my heart because this stuff is so good. It's so hydrating. It's really thin. It's a little bit thicker than a serum. But I really, really enjoyed using this. I'm really sad it's gone because it can't be replaced. This has been discontinued. But it was really, really nice, and I'm so glad I finished it before it went bad. And then this is a little 2 ounce of the same thing, which I kind of was using as a travel moisturizer. So they're about the same. I got them about the same time. I don't think it was exactly the same time, but I did get them around the same time. And so this one, I finished this one, and then I knew this one was also on its, towards the end of its life, so I wanted to make sure this one got finished up too. And it really only was maybe a week or so after I finished this one that this one was done. But I am so, so glad that I got to finish both of these. I got to use them and enjoy them, and they didn't go bad. These didn't go to waste. And then, so that's the moisturizers. I finished 4 moisturizers. I finished 1 toner. It is the Kiehl's Ultra Facial Toner for all skin type, just a mini. So I finished this one. It was okay. It's a little thick for me. It's almost like serum consistency. It's a very, very thick, like milky toner. So I probably wouldn't buy this one again, but it was all right. I finished one cleanser. It's the Pharmacy Green Clean Cleansing Balm in a mini. It was okay. I prefer the vanilla, the Clean It Zero ones. I prefer those over this one, but this one was all right. And then I finished one serum. This is the Beauty of Joseon Glow Serum with propolis and niacinamide. I really, really liked this one. I liked the way it made my skin feel. It's, you know, affordable. I would definitely purchase this one again once I go through all of the other stuff that I have to go through, but I did really like this one. And then I finished one eye cream. This is the Ole Henriksen Banana Bright Eye Cream. This was not for me. I didn't like this one. I would not purchase it again. And unfortunately, I have two little deluxe samples that are half the size of this to go through, as well as this in my collection. So we'll get there. And then let's see, okay, I finished one fragrance. This is the Bath & Body Works Into the Night Fine Fragrance Mist Mini. I think this one, this says 2020, this is a 2 at the bottom, so I think it's from 2022. It is one of the older ones in my collection, not the oldest by far. You'll see that one in a little bit. But yeah, I need a break from this scent. This was like my signature scent, I guess, for a while. And I think not only are my tastes in fragrance changing, but this one is, because these are older, they get a little bit stronger. And this was pretty strong, along with the body cream that I finished a couple of months ago, also pretty strong. So I do have some more of this scent because, like I said, it was my signature scent for a while that I'm gonna get through, but probably not till later in the year. I think it's more of a winter scent anyway, so I probably will get back to this in the winter. And then I finished 2 hand creams. I generally have 3 in rotation. I have one at my desk, one in my purse, and then one by my bed. And so I finished first the strawberry shortcake from Miniso, strawberry shortcake hand cream in strawberry yogurt. This was okay. I like the formula, but the fragrance is not, I didn't realize I picked up the strawberry yogurt. I thought I picked up the strawberry milk, and I'm not a fan of yogurt, so having that scent on my hands, not my favorite, but it was all right. Like I said, I like the formula, so I got through it. And then this one I really liked. This was the Miffy hand cream, also from Miniso, in lychee, and this smelled really good. And then the more I used it, the more the fragrance seemed to like concentrate, so it smelled really good at the end. The cap is missing because I needed to cannibalize it for a cap on my current hand cream at work because it rolled under my desk and I can't find it. So I was like, oh, I have an empty at home with a cap, so I borrowed the cap from this one. So yes, 2 hand creams. And then I went through 3 single-use masks this month. I really have to get more on my single-use mask use because I have a lot. So I really need to use them. But I only went through 3 this month. I kind of got out of the routine on that, so I need to get back into the routine of using them at least twice a week and probably definitely more than that. Or I'm just going to be overrun with masks. So I used the... you will notice a theme. These are all Cream Shop. I am easily swayed by cute. Cream Shop has a lot of cute, so I have a lot of Cream Shop masks, and they work pretty well. So I'm not, upset about it, but I have a lot. So this is the Cream Shop Hello Kitty Tea Time Sheet Mask with collagen and black tea. It was pretty good. It's a sheet mask. The only really sheet mask that, especially Cream Shop, that I've tried that I liked is the Problem Solver one. Which helps with acne, and it really does help. So this was nice, 15-minute break. Skin felt nice afterwards. And then we have the Cream Shop and Hello Kitty Smoothing and Restoring Hand Mask with mushroom extract and shea butter, which smelled like strawberry milkshake, which was very cute, and also, made my hands feel nice and soft, so that was good. And then last, we have the Cream Shop Refresh and Replenish Foot Mask with peppermint and tree tea oil. So there's the wrapper on that one. Again, made my feet feel nice and soothed, so that was pleasant. Excuse me. And then I have some samples that I went through. Not too many this month. And is this all of them? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think I'm missing one. it is. I'll have to look at my list and see which one is missing, and if I can figure it out, I will put it up on the screen. But I've got the Ole Henriksen Banana Bright Eye Cream. I just threw this in with the little tub that I had. I used it up. Again, not my favorite. The Dr. Brandt No More Baggage Eye Depuffing Gel Eye Cream. Lasted a couple days. It was all right. And then I have some fragrance samples. I have the Sniff, which is my favorite fragrance brand. This is the Sniff Vanilla Vice, which is, you know, vanilla. Really like this one. I have, I think, 2 of the travel size, which I'm not upset about. I really like this. And then I have 4 from Mochi Glow, which is a new fragrance company I have found, and I got some of their discovery sets so I could try some of their scents, and then, you know, they come with a little voucher that lets you take a certain amount off a full size, so I bought a few full sizes too, and a couple of the ones I have here are ones I bought full sizes in. So the first is the Taro Ice Cream, which smelled really good. That one is one of the ones that I bought a full size of, but like it was like their older formula, so it was a little bit less, and it's a different formula. I haven't tried it yet, so hopefully I still like that one as much as I liked this one. And then Lychee Jelly, which smelled pretty good. I don't know if it like reacted weirdly with my body chemistry and smelled almost yogurty, which again, like I said, I'm not a fan of that. So I did not purchase this one, but it smelled good when you sprayed it, just not necessarily as much on me. And then the last 2, okay, so this one is Banana Milk, which is it's a pretty subtle banana scent, but it is a natural banana scent rather than like a artificial banana scent, which is like the new Bath and Body Works one, which I really wanted to like, but to me it smells like banana Laffy Taffy, and that's not really what I'm going for. So Banana Milk was really good, and I did purchase this one. And then the last one is Matcha Cloud, and this one smells so good. It smells so good. It's I don't have the notes on it, but it's really it smells really good. It smells really good on me, and this was one of the ones I like leaped to put in my cart when I was purchasing full sizes. Really like this one. And then you guys, I went through 11 candles in July. I have no idea how. I guess I was home burning candles more than I normally am. I don't know, but 11. So I have let's see, kind of put them in order of how I went through them. So we have the Blue Raspberry Snow Cone, which has notes of blue raspberry syrup, hint of cherry, and shaved ice. And then we have the Firecracker Pop, which smells like a bomb pop. It is red cherry, fresh citrus, and juicy berry. And then I have the Candy Emporium, which is, these are all Bath and Body Works, these 3. Fruity candy, sweet confections, pillowy mints. I burned these 3. I usually burn 2 at a time, and I burned these 3, you know, in various configurations for the first week or so of July, and my house smelled like candy. It was delightful. Loved that. Then I also have Lavender Marshmallow. This one is Fluffy Marshmallow, touch of lavender, and fresh vanilla bean. This smelled good. Still smells good, but it was a difficult burn. This one I had a kind of baby the whole way. I have another one of these from the recent SAS, the recent sale, and I'm hoping it burns better than this one because this was a pain. And then I have the Watermelon Lemonade, which is watermelon ice, sparkling water, and Meyer lemon. Smells pretty good. I like this one, which is good because I have another Bath and Body Works one of this, and also I have a Goose Creek Watermelon Lemonade, which is probably slightly different, but and then one I was disappointed in, the Pink Pineapple Sunrise. This smells so good, and it smelled really good cold, and then when I burned it, couldn't smell anything. It's a single wick, so I have a 3-wick as well, so I'm hoping the 3-wick has a better throw, because I was really disappointed that I couldn't smell this one. The notes on this one, the single wicks don't have notes on them, I don't think, do they? Oh yeah, sweet pink pineapple, palm sugar, and sun-drenched nectar. It smells so good, and I was so disappointed that I couldn't smell it. Okay, then so that's all my Bath and Body Works ones. The non-Bath and Body Works, I have a Goose Creek 3-wick in sugared lemon. It says zesty lemon and sparkling sugar sweetness. This smelled really good and had an amazing throw. Every time the air came on when this was burning, I just got this burst of lemon, and it was so lovely. So I would definitely purchase this one again. And then I have a Yankee small one in vanilla lime, which just says vanilla lime. It doesn't have any other notes. It smells like vanilla lime. Smells pretty good. A light throw, not a lot. This one I picked up at Grocery Outlet is the Market Street Candle Co. Summer Tea. This smelled so good. It burned really well, and it had a really nice throw. So kind of, you know, I have all these like more expensive candles, and then I think this one cost me $4, and I really love this one. If I run across it again, which is iffy at Grocery Outlet, but I would definitely pick this one up if I didn't have a million candles to burn already. I might anyway. But this was really good. And then two little tiny ones. This one I got, I think, in a... Oh, it doesn't have the because the label was on the actual like wrapper that was around it. But I got this in like a Mercari beauty bundle or something like that. I don't know. But it was the Nest grapefruit votive. This was a bust. This is like a $10 votive, I think, or something like that. But it went so fast. There was no throw, and there's like a ton of wax left at the bottom. There's like about this much wax. So really glad I got this for like 95% off, because I would have been really disappointed to pay full price for this for what it is. And then the last one I burned, which I finished last night, this is from a company called GM Dice. They make candles that are supposed to be like atmospheric for tabletop gaming. I don't game. I have friends who do, but they make candles, and I like candles. So this one is called Barbarian Rage, and it is a frenzy of blood orange, grapefruit, neroli, and cedar. It smells really nice. It's meant to be like around your game table, so the throw is not like massive, but it smelled pretty good. So that's my 11 candles. I don't even know. And then I have 3 bonus items that are not inventoried. I do have like an inventory that I'm keeping track of, like what comes in and what goes out. And basic toiletries I don't really put in there, but I like to celebrate the empties because it's nice to go through them. So I have a Degree Ultra Clear Pure Clean Black and White deodorant. Did the job. I have a Listerine Watermelon Mint. This is not for me. I like watermelon, I like mint, I like them together. I do not like them in a mouthwash. Would not purchase this one again. Glad it was small and I got through it quickly. And then the last one is a pen, because yeah, pens. So this is the Bic Atlantis Exact in like this turquoisey color. You can tell I've had this a while because this pen is just destroyed. But I finally got through it. It's a fine point, which I don't necessarily like either, so glad it's out of my collection. So that is all of my empties for the month, which is a pretty good month, I would say. So that's 34 empties. And then I have, I didn't declutter anything into the trash this month. And then I have the 3 bonus empties, and then I have 8 items that, I don't like to call them decluttered because I like to give them, you know, they're decluttered from my collection, but they're either used by friends in the case of like single-use masks, or, you know, given to friends to use. So I call it their gifts rather than declutters. But I have 8 of those this month. What I gave to friends was the NYX Epic Smoke Liner in Navy. I just didn't really like the way it worked, so I passed that one on to a friend who will use it. And then the ColourPop Multichrome BFF Gel Cream Liner in Ventura Boulevard, which is this pretty multichrome blue. I already have that one. In fact, it's in my 50 Shades of Blue project. And then I found like 3-pack at, I think, Ross. And that had like a pink one, a green one, and a blue one, and that blue one in it. And so I picked up the pack, but then I had an extra one, so I gave the extra to a friend. And then a Toka hand cream in Bianca. Friend was here at my house, needed a hand cream, and I have very many, so I let her pick, and she picked that one. And then a couple of face masks. There was the Toka hand cream. I'm sorry, no, that's the hand cream. It was the Danielle Creations Soothing Frenchie face mask. Really cute, looked like a little Frenchie bulldog. And then the Cream Shop Hello Kitty Smoothing and Restoring hand mask, which is the same one I went through, we did masks together. We had a self-care night, which was nice. And then also the Cream Shop Refresh and Replenish foot mask. Same foot mask I used. And then there were 2 more, White Barn Antibacterial Hand Gel and Pistachio Milk and Honey, and a Bath & Body Works Shea Butter Hand Cream and Vanilla Romance. The last 2 had a friend visiting, and she ran out of hand sanitizer, and also I was like, do you need a hand cream? And she's like, I always need hand cream. And I do have an inventory so that I don't buy duplicates of stuff, but something let me down on those last 2, and since they were extras, she took them off my hands, which is nice because I want to get through. I would like stuff. I want to try all the stuff that I have, but I don't want accidental duplicates to go bad sitting there while I'm trying everything else. So yeah, those are the 8 things that I gave away this month. So again, 34 empties, 8 gifted, 0 trashed, 3 bonus. That's 45 items that I finished or gifted this month, which is a pretty good number. Not my highest number, but pretty good. And that brings the total for the year to 380 empties, which is a huge number. It would be a lot more exciting if I hadn't gone crazy with the purchasing this year and like multiplied my inventory by, exponential amounts. But we're working on it. We're getting there. So it's nice to be using up stuff, even if I am adding stuff. And I'm trying to be better about that, but I'm, newly into skincare, newly into makeup. I'm not going to say that I'm not going to purchase, but I'm trying to be more conscientious about what I'm purchasing and more conscientious about what I'm using up. So I feel like I've gotten into some pretty good routines that allow me to use up my stuff and in a timely manner, and I think that the number of empties reflects that. So yeah, that's all of my empties. I am going to get these out of the way and then bring in some of the stuff that I'm currently using so you can see that. So give me just a moment there. Okay, I'm back. So for some of the stuff that I'm making progress on, the first thing we will look at is kind of a routine. This one's been in my shower, so it's a little sticky. So I have been using, because it is July, the Firecracker Pop collection from Bath & Body Works. So I have the body wash, the Ultimate Hydration Body Cream, and the Gentle and Clean Foaming Hand Soap. So pretty good dent on the soap. We're right about here. Somebody else mentioned in a video, and I kind of agree, this is a new one, and I have some old ones, and you can really tell the difference. This is much less foaming than it used to be. It's much more liquidy. I find if I shake it up before I, pump it, it's a little foamier, but it's definitely not as foamy as it used to be. So Bath & Body Works, fix that, please. If you're going to call it a foaming hand soap, it better foam. And then the Ultimate Hydration Body Cream, I did pretty good on that. I got to about here. Which I'm using this in conjunction with some other stuff, so I didn't expect to get through the whole thing, but I made some pretty good progress, which I'm happy about. And then the body wash, I did a little more than half, maybe like 60%, closer to 2/3. The line is right about there. I am going to put these away. I did debate whether I wanted to or just kind of finish them up, but I know that I will use these next July, and they will last at least until next July. And rather than use them up now and buy them again later, I have these, which are not done, and I have plenty of other products to go through in the meantime. So I am just going to put these away until next year. And what I will use in the meantime, as far as body wash goes, I don't know if I'm going to use one or both of these, but I will use the Dreaming of Rio, which has golden banana gardenia petals and sunlit cedarwood. Smells really good. And then, unlike my disappointing candle, I hope this smells better. This is the Costa Rica Pink Pineapple Sunrise, which is, again, sweet pink pineapple, palm sugar, and sun-drenched nectar. I don't know if I'll use one or both, but these will get some use this month. And then as far as soap, I have Limoncello, which is Sorrento lemons, sugared mint, and fresh verbena. So I will use this in the bathroom. I'm going to use this one first because it's almost done. I put this aside at the beginning of July, which was silly because there's, very little left. The line is right here. But I wanted to use the Firecracker Pop in July. So this got put aside, and this shouldn't take me too long to use up, but this one, again, foams a lot more than that one, goes a lot slower, so we'll see. But this is the Bath & Body Works Bridgerton Queen Charlotte's Tea. It has rich bergamot, bold citrus, and black tea leaves. It smells really, really good, and I wish I could get it again because it smells delicious. So we're going to finish this one up, and then if I do finish that this month, we're going to go with the limoncello. In the kitchen, I have the Viva Brazil, which the line is right here for now. And the scent on this one is fresh guava, maracuja zest, and coconut water. Smells very tropical and delightful. I like this one in the kitchen. My dad, when he visits, is always like, your kitchen hand soap smells really good. I said, yeah, it does. You can't have it. And then let's see. As far as fragrance goes, I am finishing 1,000 Wishes. You will notice this is not a recent package. The number on the bottom of this bottle is a 5. And I did not buy this last year, which means this is from 2015. This fragrance is 11 years old. So yes, I am trying to finish this one. It is currently right here. You can see some previous line markings along the side here. I don't know if you can see them. This bottle is kind of hard to mark. The lines go off, so I try to reline it. I put this one aside in July because I was finishing up that this Into the Night one, so I didn't finish this. So I think this might roll out in August. It might roll out in September, but it's definitely not too much to go. It is my oldest one in my collection, and I want to get it out of my collection. I'm using it mostly as my nighttime bedtime scent, and I am enjoying it, but I'll be very glad when it's done. And then let's see what else. Speaking of stuff I will be very glad when it's done, I am using this Lush Sleepy Body Lotion. I don't like digging my hands into a pot for lotion, so I decanted it into this airless pump. It's opaque, but when you shine a light through, you can see it. And I've used to here, so a little bit less than half, which I'm very glad about because I will tell you, I am currently, I mean, it's basically a hate pan. I do not like this product. It is too thick. It is, it's greasy. I don't like the formula. If I wasn't using it as a nighttime hand cream, I would not use it, but I did purchase it. It smells nice. It's lavender, is why it's called Sleepy, but not a fan. So I will be glad when this is done. Let's see what else. My other thing that I have at my bedside is this Josie Maran. This is their newest scent in bed. And this is the whipped argan oil body butter, just a little half-ounce sample. I keep it in this little tub. You can see I'm about there's maybe a third to half left. I just always have one of these by my bed. I have a really rough elbow, so I don't know how to get rid of it. I've tried multiple things. If anybody has any suggestions, please leave them in the comments. Excuse me. But I always keep one of these by my bedside to just kind of soothe that before I go to bed. And then I also have, I didn't bring it, but there's some Josie Maran Argan Oil Balm, which is really thick, like ointment texture, that I also put on top of the body butter to kind of try and keep that elbow at bay. And then also at my bedside, I have my current lip mask, which is the Trader Joe's Gummy Bear Flavored Overnight Lip Mask. You can see we're making progress. The line is right there. Lip masks take forever, but I am making visible progress on this one, which is nice. I like that it's clear and I can see how it's going. I will probably only use this through the summer and then switch to another one in the fall. Although if this one is almost done, which I don't think it will be, it'll probably be about half done. Then I will, if it's almost done, I will keep using it. If it's only about half done, I will switch over. I get bored of lip masks and I have a lot of them, so I will probably switch to another Laneige Mini because I feel like I can get through those. I did finish one last month. It was the first lip mask I'd ever finished, or the month before last. I was very excited to finish it. So yeah, so I'm working on this one. And then some, let's see, this is the Verb Weightless Shine Smooth Frizz Ghost Oil for fine to medium hair. My hair used to be thick, now it is thin. That makes me very sad, but you know, hormones, what are you gonna do? So this one I have been using, I don't know, like there was a huge jump and then a little jump and then a little jump. I guess I'm trying not to put products in my hair as much as possible and kind of disturb my hair as much as possible, because I am experiencing some hair fall, I think it's called, hair loss basically, and due to I guess menopause. I am a uterine cancer survivor, had a hysterectomy, and since then I had some hair loss after that, and then recently was put on a GLP-1 because I'm diabetic as well. And the hair loss has kind of increased again after that. It had leveled out and now it's kind of falling out again, which it makes me sad. And so I'm trying to kind of baby my hair a little bit. So that's probably why I'm putting less product in it. But yeah. So anyway, that was a lot to spew, just to tell you that I didn't use very much hair oil this month. And then let's see. Skincare. We've got, after I finished my frantic race to finish the Milk moisturizers, I have the Josie Maran Whipped Argan Oil Face Butter. It's not, the line is kind of, you can see I put the line where I think the level is, because I kind of scooped out right where the line is, so it's not very even. I think that's about where the level of it is. This will probably, I use this as the night cream because it's thicker than like a daily moisturizer consistency. So this is the Whipped Argan Oil Face Butter, Firm and Nourish, it says. Again, very nice, smells really nice. So this is, yeah, my night cream. This will either be finished in August or September. Current makeup remover is the Clinique Take the Day Off Charcoal Cleansing Balm. I've used it once. I do not like the way this smells. I can't tell. I've never used this product before, so I can't tell if it's going off or it just smells this way. I have a friend who has used it, so I'm going to ask her, is this going bad or is this just the way it smells? If it's going bad, I will declutter it. If it's just the way it smells, I will get through it. It's a mini and shouldn't take me very long to get through it. I will just grit my teeth and get through it. I don't want to declutter it unless it's going bad. Cleansers, I'm working on 2. This is the matcha cleanse. This is almost finished. The line is like right there. This maybe has another week or so in it, thankfully. I've been using it for a while and I'm ready for something new. So this is what I use when I'm not wearing makeup, which is most days. I'm trying to get better about that. And then this is the one I use after the cleansing balm when I am wearing makeup. This is the Bioma Creamy Jelly Cleanser Triceramide Complex with licorice root and green tea. It's about right here. So a little bit left in this one. This will probably be out in August. This will definitely be out in August. This will probably be out in August. Toner. I have the Tony Moly Wonder Ceramide Mochi Toner, Milky Toner. It's right here. I just started this one. But I'm dealing with some breakouts. I've been dealing with some breakouts for a while now. I'm trying to figure out what's going on because I'm not prone to them. So yeah, weirdness. And I had a breakout after I started using this one and I was like, maybe it's this. So I stopped using it, still breaking out. It's not this, so I may go back to this because I do like the way it feels. And then we have, this is my current daily moisturizer, which is very small. It's cute, tiny little tube, which I have 3 of these. It's this CeraVe AM Facial Moisturizing Lotion with 50 SPF, a tiny little sample. It's here. It'll be done in a few days. And then I will probably have, like I said, I have 3. Because it has SPF, I'm kind of going in order of, I have a lot of face products with SPF that I'm trying to use up. They all expire this year. So I'm trying to use them up in the order that they expire in. So this one expires this month. So glad to be using this one. And then I have another one that I think expires in October. So I will probably either use that next or I have some stuff in my 50 Shades of Blue project that needs to be used up. And finally, serum. This one is a little bit tricky because I can't tell where it is. I don't know if it's an airless pump or what because there's There's like, it's got to be an airless pump. I don't know, because there's no tube, but it does pump. So it's got to be airless. I don't know, but it's very opaque. I can't tell how much is in here. I guess I could weigh it. I guess that's what I'm gonna have to do. I don't know. But this is the Bubble Moonwalk Gentle Exfoliating Serum. I like this. I like the Glow Serum better. Would definitely buy that one again over this one. I don't like the way this smells, but it does the trick. So that is all of my items that are in progress. So that is the end of my August 1st update to my Project Use It Up project pan. I think things are going well. Things are moving along. We'll have some more empties next month. Maybe not as much as this month, especially the candles. That was insane. I don't know how I got through 11 candles, but I'm very glad to have gotten through 11 candles because I have a lot of candles. It's probably the category that I have the most of any single item in. So I do love them, and I am pretty much incapable of walking by a candle that smells good and not buying it, which I am working on because I don't need that many candles. But thank you very much if you watched this video. If you watched it and liked it, I hope you will leave it a like. If you have a comment on anything that I've used up or anything that I'm using up, or let me know what you are using up or have used up, that would be great. And if you are interested in more panning content, panning games, I'm working on 3 panning games at the moment, which is fun and is a fun way to use up my products. I hope that you will consider subscribing. Thank you very much for spending time with me, and have a great day. Bye!